Can y'all hear me? Maybe if I turn this up, let me see, baby. Okay, I think y'all can hear me. Okay, great. It's been a while, Brooklyn Squad. It's been a while. I'm starting a little bit early. I'm going to wait for a few. You can now. Oh, let me clean this thing off a little bit. Hold on, y'all. Hey, Fox, my friend, my real friend. That's my friend. Ooh. Oh, Lord. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm going to have to move this pillow and use this one. All right, that's better. Okay, not too bad. Oh, okay, not too bad. See, let me see here, because y'all know I'm in my room, my office, which is my bedroom. First off, let me start by saying Happy New Year's, everybody. Brooklyn Squad, we back. But we ain't really never go nowhere. It's just on YouTube, you know how it is on YouTube. But we could talk about that another time. But if y'all didn't follow me, y'all been following me like Fox have and like D have. Y'all know I'm all over Facebook. And monetized on there. Okay. So shout out to Facebook. Facebook, and shout out to those that be looking at my photos and showing me love and my videos, and you know what I mean? Yes, happy New Year's, happy New Year's, happy New Year's. We have made it another year. Alive. I'm going to speak for myself. I made it another year alive, clean, without the use of alcohol and drugs. And I made it another year in my apartment. Another year of free sanity without going crazy again and winding up in somewhere where I don't want to be. I made it another year. Thank you, God. There are some. First of all, welcome to Brooklyn Squad. It's your girl Jay, and I'm back again with another video. So if you new, welcome. And if you've been riding with your girl already, you already know what it is. This is a crime channel, okay? We talk about crime. I talk about crime and I expose those that try to cover it up. I talk about the abuse that we suffer. I talk about trafficking. I talk about missing people. And I talk about how long does it have to take the media or the NYPD to put a case on the television. When it's all over YouTube, all over Facebook, all over Twitter, and all over Instagram. We talk about the missing. We talk about the victims. We talk about the victim's family. Because today, even if it's a blessed day for some of us, It's not a blessed day for all of us. Okay? It's not. It's not a blessed day for this young man's family. Hold on. It's not a blessed day for Drexyll Tolstoy's family. It's not. And I'm going to tell you why. Okay? It's a happy new year for some of us. And just because I said those grateful things that I am so grateful for, don't mean I'm not struggling in some areas of my life. Because, see, I can't come on here, right, and talk the talk and not walk the walk. I cannot come on here and tell y'all some stuff, but can't come on here and be real about everything. I can't come on here and tell y'all about their story, but not be real about my own story. So, yeah, I'm grateful for some things, but I'm still struggling in some areas. And financial is one of them. And I'm going to say that in this story, and you're going to know why the reason I'm saying that. Now, let's get back to Tulsa. Handsome young man. Very handsome. Besides handsome, smart. Besides smart, talented. Very talented. Very talented. And these are the pictures I got in my phone of him. Ain't he something? Child, look out, ladies. Stop playing now. His name is Drexyll Tolstoy. And if I'm not mistaken, this young man is 26 years old. He's a tattoo artist. That's his passion. That's his dream. And I'm not telling you that's his passion because I read that part up. No, because I spoke to his mother a few weeks ago for hours and hours and hours and hours on the phone. Shout out to Hope Alive 845 because he said to me, this young man has been missing and he has not got any media coverage. I'm going to give the mother your phone number. And we was talking about some other stuff, me and Domingo. Shout out to Domingo from 845 Hope Alive. If you don't know who he is, you're lost because you should know who 845 Hope Alive is. Nonprofit organization who help find the missing people. So he gave her my number and me and her connected spiritually on some levels that I felt very comfortable talking to her about. And I think she felt the same way. But we was on the phone for hours and my heart goes out to her. Right? And the reason I said financially, because I really wish that I was down there in the city with them, handing out flyers, doing what she was doing to look for her son. Because she asked me for help, right? And the only thing I could really do is sit here, talk about it, make phone calls, put the word out. Because I am not financially able to go places, to go to New York City where I'm from, to do the things that other people could do. You know what I'm saying? So that breaks my heart when it comes to that. But I could do other things. I could make phone calls, right? I could put the story out. I could make sure every single site knows about this young man. I get emotional. Y'all know I do. It has been months he has been missing. And let's get into this. Let's get into this. Because there's some stuff that I'm really worried about. And we're gonna talk about that. Now I gotta show y'all different pictures because he has different hair colors. So you might see him and you be like, well, I don't know if that's him, but then you see him with this color. It don't matter what hair color he got because he look good. Ain't he a handsome good young man? See? I bet you he was doing his art for his tattoo. Because he has a tattoo shop. That is his passion. That was his dream. And let's get into it. I know, Arctic Fox, right? You can't cover these cases without getting emotional. Whew. It gets me though, boy, you know? Does it? So he's been missing since September 25th. September 25th. We are in January the 1st. Okay? He worked at Koreatown in Queens at a um, tattoo parlor called Blackfish Tattoo. Okay? Now at 6:30, he calls his girlfriend. Nikki, Christina Gonzalez, who they've had a relationship, I think, for 10 years, allegedly. And I have my disclaimer in here. Okay. So he calls her because they've been living together in New York City in Manhattan, you know. They've been together for 10 years, you know. She worked also as a tattoo artist. She was very close with the family. The family adores her. You know, they very, very close to her. And this is what the mother told me. They was very, very close to her. So he says, I guess, hey, babe, whatever, you know, I'm leaving from work now. I'm going to go to the movies. That's what she tells the cops and the mother, that he was going to go to the movies. I don't know if he said he was going to the movies with somebody or if he was going to the movies by himself. But he said allegedly that he was going to the movies. Okay? He never came to work that next morning, and that's what made the girlfriend put out a missing report, allegedly. Michigan parents hits New York City streets to track down son missing for 3 months. New York City, the parents of a man who disappeared from Midtown 3 months ago in New York City, hoping to find their son. Kelly Tolstoy of Detroit and her husband Tom Campbell are trying to find their son, 26 years old, Drexyll Tolstoy. And excuse me, y'all know sometimes I can't say certain names, right? No disrespect to the family. I know they're probably going to be watching, but if they don't know, Brooklyn Squad, y'all know I don't mean harm. My vocabulary, my names don't come out right, so excuse me. It's like he dropped off the face of the planet, Kelly Toaster told Eyewitness News investigators reporter Kristen Thorne. Drexyll Tolstoy, who had been living on the Upper West Side, was last seen September 25th, leaving his job on the east on 32nd Street between 5th and 6th Avenue. Toaster works as a tattoo artist on Blackfish Tattoo. Kelly, his mother, said she spoke with her son, her only child, later that night, and then his phone turned off. He's never gone multiple days without contacting any of us, she said. Drexyll didn't show up for work the next day. He left behind all his clothes and his medication in his apartment. Kelly told her Drexyll doesn't have a wallet or identification, she said. Drexyll told her a week or two ago that someone stole his wallet or he lost his wallet. She doesn't recall which one. We miss him so much, Campbell said. We just want to find him. For the last 3 months, for her for her home in Michigan, Kelly Toaster has been calling hospitals and morgues in New York City. And the days go by and the dark places to be, she said. On Monday, she said Campbell got in their car and drove to the city. They spent all day Wednesday walking the streets of Midtown looking for her son. Everywhere we go in the subway, on the train, every store we go into, we pull up our phones out and we show Drexyl's picture, she said. He was last seen wearing a red hoodie with words young, lean, and sad boys. He has tattoos up and down both his arms, which I'm going to show you, on his finger and on his fingers. A tattoo on the left side of his neck reads Drexyll, I love you. Plus, I'm so proud of you. Love, Mom. Kelly says the NYPD told her they saw no activities on his Metro card. They have no leads at all, no information we don't already have, she said. Wow. Tulsa and Campbell plan to return to Detroit on December 26th. Christmas and New Year's may well get lucky, and he'll pop up. By then, if not, we'll just be here at the same time, and we'll have Christmas together in the same city, just not together, Tulsa said in tears. Tulsa is raising money through a GoFundMe to put together a search team for volunteers for Destra to return in New York City to look for him, for his friends to come and look for him. I think that's very smart. Hey, Pride of Bentley. Hey, babes. Happy New Year. If you she's offering $5,000 reward for any information for her son's leads. If you see Drexyll or think you may have called the please call the NYPD Crime Support Hotline at 1-800-577-TIPS. You can also submit tips through, and I'll put that down below. This is really wow. Okay, so listen. He said he was going to the movies. I read that the police said the movie that he was supposed to go see, there was no such thing of that movie out. Arctic Fox, did you hear about that? Arctic Fox, do you want to come up? Matter of fact, let me drop the link. Shit, did I remember how to drop the link? Yeah, I do. Now, I called the tattoo shop and I spoke to a young boy there. Now, he wasn't there the day that. Hey, love, my friend.
So yeah, I didn't even know about the whole movie thing. About it wasn't even playing when he said he was supposed to go see that movie. Allegedly.
Mm. I read that yesterday on a report here. I'm going to try to find it actually. An officer says something about that the movie wasn't even existed at the time or something like that. But I'm going before you know me. I'm gonna look it up though. But I sure saw that, and that interests me because I was like, oh, that's what really made me want to go live today and talk about this because I thought that was kind of interesting. I know you're the first person also that put out his information a while ago when he first disappeared.
Yeah, when I saw Domingo's flyer, I went ahead and did a video on it. And I think it's crazy that here we are. He went missing in September. We're at the 1st of January, and NYPD has yet to do any type of presser or anything about this young man that's been missing for going on 5 months,
Mm-hmm.
going on 4 months, I should say. I mean, and my heart has to go out to that family, because we got to sit with our families at Christmas.
Right.
They had an empty seat at their table. They have
Mm.
presents that went unwrapped under their tree.
Yep. It's really sad. I must say I was very pleased when I did see it on the news. But that's only because the mother is doing her damnedest to go and find her baby.
Oh yeah, and I
Because if
think
she
part of it,
wasn't in, yeah, it would not be on the news. You know what I mean?
well, and also I think what happens a lot of times is that they see the movement on social media with it being picked up by so many creators on YouTube and TikTok
Right.
and Twitter and whatnot, and then they're like, mate, especially when they get called out for not having covered it, then they'll eventually jump on it and be like, okay, well, maybe we should cover our ass and cover this case.
Mm. Right. Mm-hmm. Exactly. You know, I called the tattoo shop and I spoke to that. Remember I told you? And I think I told you that I called the tattoo shop.
Yes, you tell me.
Okay. Let me see if I wrote that guy's name down. Yes, I did. I spoke to Brett. Very nice young man. But he didn't have much to say. What he said was usually when Dextro's at work, he usually goes straight home from work. He's very quiet. You know, he sticks to himself usually, and he usually just does what he does to do. He works, tattoo artist. He works, sees his clients and stuff, and he goes straight home. So when he said that, and then that kind of donged me because I heard movies. I don't know. It just kind of gave me a little buzz because the girlfriend says, "Oh, well, he called me and said he was going to the movies." Okay. Did he say, well, who? Uh, was he going by himself? Why didn't you go? And then when the worker says, well, he usually, he works and then he just goes straight home, usually from work. So I don't know. It just kind of gave me a kind of weary thing with it. And just some other stuff that I found out. But I don't know. I really hope that they find him. The mother, when I spoke to her, my heart just goes out because one thing I must say, a mother strives for her child. This mother, she lives in what, Detroit or something. She went and drove. When I was texting her a few weeks ago, I know she was on her way to the city. Like she was getting her van and the aunt and a place to, where she could what is that called? B and bed bad. What is that place called?
Bed and breakfast.
No, bed and bed. I don't
Bed,
know. Huh?
Bed Bath and Beyond.
No, no bad Bath and Beyond. I guess a place where they could change and stuff like that when they get to the city.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
A B&B or something like that. You know, basically what I'm saying was she was getting her stuff in order. You know what I mean? Um, to go down there to go search for her son. This is a mother who was close to her boy.
Oh
She
yeah.
was, yeah, she was close to her son. I have pictures where they was out eating and enjoying themselves, mother's son. Like he would not go this long without calling his mother.
No, no. I mean, it's
Now the
very out of
girl,
character for him. Isn't from what I understand, he was in contact almost every day with her, and so to go 4 months without any type of contact, something's up.
right? What do you think about the girlfriend?
You know, I I hate to even speculate on it. They've been together for 10 years.
Shay, Shay.
She got she
Right,
got along good with the family. The family liked her and everything. I hate to think that she would be responsible in any way. And so, until we have more evidence that comes forward, it's hard to say. I mean, it is
right.
sketchy that
I
she said
agree.
that she said he was going to go see a movie, and then allegedly whatever movie he was going to go see wasn't even playing at the time. That's
Right.
definitely suspect.
Right. And let me say allegedly in my part until I show y'all the proof of that. Cause I sure seen it yesterday and that shit I was like, whoa, wait a minute. Hold on for a second. And I gotta wait a minute. So let me say allegedly on that part until I show y'all the proof on that one. Okay. But I seen it though, but I wanna definitely that kind of blew my mind when I seen that. If I could find it, that'd be really great. You know what I mean? So that I could really show y'all what was said. Um, but I don't know. You know, one thing that gets me upset about the media and the police is they wait until to, like you said, cover their asses. YouTubers, Facebook, Twitter, they put so much work into their stuff and they put it out there and they put it out there and they put it out there and they put it out there. And then here they come. Now, why haven't the police got their asses out there and put a conference, like you said? You know what I mean?
Girl, I don't even want to get started on it. I just covered a case out of Austin, Texas on a 2-month old baby that's been missing since the 8th of December. And they didn't even have a press release on this 2-month old child until the 27th of December. They,
What?
yeah, yeah.
What is going on? But let it be one of their own. Let it be one of their own. And I don't even know if that's even true. Let it be one of their own because we know that's not even true. I guess it depends either. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um, I see you, Shay. It's really messed up. I am gonna text his mother later on. I was gonna text her before I go live, but I said, let me do this live first. I'm not gonna be on her that long. I just wanted to come on here and at least talk about it because when I saw the news coverage, and I want to play the news thing, but damn, every time I play something now on YouTube, they coming after me for something like they trying to strike me, or they saying I'm copy whatever. Like I don't even know what I could play and what I can't play. You know, that's why I just read it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, as usually they can't copyright strike you as long as you're providing commentary in between as you're playing it. You got to pause it once in a while and give commentary.
Oh, oh, I didn't know that. Okay, I didn't know that. Thank you, Fox. Cause I play like usually I just play the news clip of my shorts and I don't say nothing. Shit, you know? And
Yeah.
usually they don't say nothing, but yesterday they put a copy claim. So I was like, oh boy, here we go. You know? Oh, so like if I'm saying something now and I play it, it's okay.
Yeah, basically what you do is you play like the first part that you're wanting to play, and then you give
Yeah.
your thoughts on that, and then you play the second part and give your thoughts on that. And also, you can give a disclaimer at the beginning before you play anything that said that it's for educational and informational purposes under the Fair Use Act of 1976, and that covers you too.
Right. My thing is right here, the disclaimer thing.
Yeah.
Allegedly and 18 and over. And yeah. Oh, okay. See, I didn't know that. Okay. So when I do my little short, I have to say something. I just can't play the whole, just play the thing. Usually they don't mess with me, but they did yesterday. I was like, oh boy, here we go again. Yeah. But okay, so let me play this let me see. Here we go. Michigan parent hits New York City streets. I give it to her, boy. She drove down there like she's gonna find her baby. And I really hope she do find her son. And the police should be ashamed of themselves. They really, really should. Oh
Oh, I
yeah,
agree.
Shay.
I
Huh?
agree. And the media should be ashamed of themselves for how long it took for them to finally give any coverage to him.
Mm-hmm. It's pitiful. I couldn't believe it when the Domingo said he has no media coverage. I was like, what? And when I go on YouTube, the only person I saw was talking about it. Your name came up.
Yeah.
I was like, wow. And then I Googled it and it's other bloggers, but it's not like the news, the police. You know what I'm saying? Not like that. You know what I mean? Just us YouTube bloggers. And it's not even YouTube. You're the only YouTube that did it. But it's just sad, man. It's like, wow, what's going on? What is going on? What is going on with this video that's not playing? Shay, how you feeling? My Shay was sick. Shay was sick. Um, Michigan parents, they just oh god. Let me
Shay, he's
see.
been missing since September the 25th.
Yeah, September 25th. Mm. Let me see if I could find the because I was just looking at it and oh okay, I think I see this one. Maybe this one will play. Oh, this is just a news reporter. It's so crazy because when I wasn't on here and I was just watching it, it was playing. Now it's acting a little funny.
StreamYard takes up so many resources. That's why it's hard to play videos if you don't have a really fast computer when you're live. I run into the same thing. It'll sit there and buffer and buffer and buffer before it plays.
No, I'm on my cell phone trying to
Huh.
find it. It's making really crazy. Let me see if this would play. Because I seen the news report and I was like, oh, wow, okay. And now when I'm looking for it on my phone, I can't find it. Trying to make me seem like I'm crazy. Okay, here it is. Here's one. Happy New Year's, everybody. You feel like you got it again, Shay? Oh, Lord. Girl. Let's see. Okay, here we go.
For help. 26-year-old Drexyll Tolstoy, last seen in Midtown Manhattan in late September. He failed to show for work at a tattoo parlor. So what happened to him? Investigative reporter Kristen Thorne, our resident expert on missing persons, with the story.
Can you tell me, have you seen him? In a city of 8 million people, Kelly Tolstoy of Detroit is trying to find only one person.
No luck. I am going to go ask the security.
Okay, go ahead. She's trying to find her son, 26-year-old Drexyll Tolstoy. He's been missing for nearly 3 months.
It's like he dropped off the face of the planet.
This is the last known picture of Drexyll. A surveillance camera caught him September 25th, leaving his job as a tattoo artist on 32nd Street in Midtown. Kelly Tolstoy says she communicated with him by phone later that night. His phone is completely turned off.
It was turned off late that night and then never came back on. He's never gone multiple days in a row without contacting any of us.
For the last several months at home in Michigan, Tolstoy has been calling New York City morgues and hospitals trying to find her son. Not knowing what else to do, 2 days ago, she got in her car and drove with her husband, Tom Campbell, to the city.
Everywhere we go, on the subway, on the train, every store we go into, we pull our phones out, show Drexyll.
Drexyll Tolstoy was last seen wearing this red hoodie. He has tattoos up and down his arms as well as on his fingers and his neck. The family is raising money to bring volunteers, Drexyll's family and friends from Detroit to the city to look for him. But for now, it's just the two of them.
Christmas in New York, maybe we'll get lucky and he'll pop up by then, and if not, maybe we'll just be here at the same time. And we'll have Christmas together in the same city, just not together.
If you see Drexyll Tolstoy or believe you may have recently, call 911.
Wow.
Heartbreaking. I mean,
It is. In a big, big place like New York City. Now, the part that we haven't said was he got a phone call that night from some guy. Did you know about that, Arden?
I'd heard something about that. Yes.
Yeah, he got a phone call by some was a phone call. See, this is why you know what? I'm gonna hold that part off until I get more information on that. What right, Arden? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know a little Sean, but I'm gonna hold that. I'm gonna hold that part off until I get a little more details on that. Um, Christmas has passed. Now New Year's has passed. Someone knows something.
Did the mother tell you how long he'd been working at the tattoo shop?
No. Mm-mm.
Because it seems that he had a pretty good following there. People would go in there and request him specifically to have their work done. And I just can't imagine that he would abandon a job like that where he has such a good fan base and everything.
You know what? I was saying that early. I was thinking about that because I went online and I looked at the tattoo shop, and a lot of people had some good stuff to say about that. And not only that, his name came up quite a few times in customers. So, like you said, he got some good fan base there.
Mm-hmm.
And I even sent his mother, a few of the stuff that I seen. You know what I mean? So he's very well known. And isn't that is his? I think, if I'm not mistaken, I thought he helped build that tattoo shop, or he had a tattoo shop, or I thought that was his tattoo shop.
That I'm not certain about. I'd have to
I
go and look
thought
further into that.
Right. At first, I thought it was his tattoo shop, but then when I spoke to that young man on the phone, he said the owner wasn't there, so that made me think, okay, so Dexo is not the owner of it, but he does work there. You know what I mean? But that is his passion, was tattoo, and like you said, he had clients, so he would not. I don't think he would just walk off in a band. I don't know him, but when you're passionate about something and that's your bread, you know what I'm saying? That's how you pay the bills.
Exactly.
He had an apartment with his, with he had an apartment, so he had to pay bills. You're not just gonna walk off on something, especially something you love, and you're very close with your mother. That's your heart. That's your love. That's your heart. You talk to her every day. Something is not right, and somebody knows something.
Yeah.
Please, they need to really, really speak up. Oh, what you said, Shay? What about the girlfriend? Well, I don't know. We're not saying the girlfriend has anything to do with his disappearance. For me, it's just kind of, and I gotta find that damn. I'm gonna be looking for it today all day, and we're gonna come back here tomorrow because I'm gonna find that piece where the cop said the movie was not even existent or being seen. You know what I said earlier about the movie. I could
Yeah,
just text
that
his
it wasn't
mother.
playing at the time that he's allegedly went to go see it.
Right. All I gotta do is text his mother. Duh. Right. That's what I gotta do. That's what I'm gonna do. And then we're gonna go back here and talk about it again tomorrow. But what I was saying about the girlfriend Noah, he had called his girlfriend Shay and said he was going to see a movie. He was going to leave. He left work and he said, I'm not coming home. I guess I'm going to see a movie. But he never came back to work the next day. And allegedly the girlfriend made the police report. So
Well, if he got the phone call that we were talking about earlier from someone that night, maybe he was meeting up with a friend to go see that movie, and they may be the last person that would have seen him, quite possibly.
could be. But the only thing with that is the movie that I seen, the name of the movie. Oh my God. I gotta find that article. I have to find that article. I have to, because this now it's gonna drive me crazy, y'all. You know when you know something, Arctic, you know what I'm saying? And you can't find it at the moment, but you're gonna find it because you know you've seen it. You know what I mean? I'm gonna find it. But what I was saying was the the movie that the girlfriend said that he was supposed to have seen, the name of the movie, that's the only thing. It wasn't out. maybe they see in another movie. Or I don't know. It's just,
Well, I
but
mean,
that's,
or she may have been confused and said the wrong name of the movie, or he may
yeah,
have told her the wrong name of the movie. I mean, it happens.
yeah, 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 yeah. It could. I'm thinking about that phone call that night. That friend, whoever he was last, that phone call, because he got a phone call that night from some guy. That's what I'm saying. Somebody knows something, and it's
Whoever,
really
I think that phone call is probably the key, to be honest, because whoever made that phone
exactly.
call is probably the last person to have seen him. And I'm sure law enforcement, if they're worth anything, which
Hmm.
doesn't sound like they have been, but they should be tracing who made that phone call and talking to them is what they should have been doing.
Exactly. She said, no civilians at movies. Him at no civilians of him at the movies. That's odd. No,
Well,
if you
in
want to go
fairness,
see a movie.
we'd have to know which theater he was going. I mean, it's a big city. We'd have to know exactly what theater he was going to in order to even begin to look for the surveillance.
Yeah, that's true, because we were talking about Manhattan.
Yeah.
Like you said, Manhattan's huge, y'all. I lived in the city, so Manhattan is huge. There's all type of movie there. Every corner, every other corner, you got a movie theater, so it's big, y'all. Oh man, this is and I agree with you, Fox. The key is that person who he spoke to last. That phone call. That phone call. Damn. Why is people so evil in this world? You know, did you hear about the case? I know you heard about it. Xavier, I was posting about it. That 3 years
Yeah, I
old
was
little boy.
looking at that on your page earlier on Facebook.
That's right next to me. My where I live at now. Unbelievable. That's something I'll talk about that one tomorrow. But yeah, this is really bad. Um, I don't even know what else to say. I don't even know what else to say, man.
I mean, right now, the best thing we can do is, light a candle for Drexel and keep him in our prayers, keep his family in our prayers,
Yeah,
and keep putting his face out there.
yeah,
Um, the Aware Foundation's gotten involved. They're a big foundation. They started putting a flyer together for him. They got involved in that.
that's
Um,
good.
so, people are starting to take notice. And the more people that start taking
Mhm.
notice, the more people that see his face, the better the likelihood that we'll find out what happened to him.
Yeah. Like his mother said, you just don't disappear out of thin air. One minute you speak to your child, and then the next minute we don't show on where he's at. So somebody, if please say something. This is a mother who is very close to her child. Days are ticking, days are flying, days are going by. If you know something, anybody,
And the
and
thing
even if you
is,
don't want to say your name, you could call anonymous. You know what I'm saying?
absolutely. And see, what a lot of times happens is people think, well, surely the police already know about that. It doesn't matter if you think the tip's too small that it may not help. You call and you make that phone call because sometimes it's the smallest tip that breaks a case wide open.
Share that. That's right. Hey, Wipe Down TV. Hey, babe. Happy New Year. That's right. It's the smallest little thing. It could be the smallest little clue. You never know. You never know. And even if y'all don't want to say your name, call anonymously. But say something. How could you sleep at night knowing that you know something? I just can't. This
Shoot,
is
if nothing
somebody's
else with
child.
nothing else with the economy we're living in, there's $5,000 on the table for information that leads to finding Drexel. I don't know about anyone else, but I could sure use an extra $5,000 right now.
Right? There's a reward. Thank you also for saying that. It's a $5,000 reward. I know y'all can use that money. You better start saying something. For real. $5,000 reward his mother put out there. Please say something. You know it, say it. Oh, also, Otter Fox, I made you a moderator.
I noticed that. Thank you.
But yeah, the only thing, we just keep praying, keep posting. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, I put it all over. Every time I do a thing, I notice Artifacts, he puts his stuff all over too. And I'm going to reach out to the mother after this and, you know, cat. Oh, also, y'all, I made a chat room for victims and families. Hit that. It is in the comment. Please go and check that out. I also got my website up now. Brooklyn Squad. I also put that in the comments, so please go check that out. Also, I have been working very hard behind the scenes, y'all. Your girl has been busting her booty. You know, YouTube had me in YouTube prison for a minute. But that didn't stop your girl, because I'm all over Facebook and Instagram and everywhere else. Okay? So, I'm also going to put up my backup page also, which is now No More Cooking Channel. I'm sorry, guys. I changed that to Brooklyn Squad True Crime. But we'll talk about that tomorrow. I really just want to talk about Dexter and get a little bit of, just get him out there on YouTube or on Brooklyn Squad Channel a little bit. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So.
Yeah, I've put him out there twice on my channel. I covered him when he first went missing, and then I covered him again here a few weeks ago. And guys, if you don't have a channel, I think YouTube's given pretty much everyone that has a YouTube account a community page now. You can share his flyer to your community page. It makes a big difference. You know, share this video to your Facebook, your Twitter, your Instagram. You know, get the word out there. You never know who's going to see a video. I got a message from a parent the other day. A girl saw the video that I had put out on her, and it caused her to come home because she realized how much she was truly loved. So,
wow, Arctic, look at that. Look at that. God is good. Wow. See that? Wow. Did y'all hear that? And that's why we do what we do. Right there. And that's the key word you just said. Say that again, Arctic. She realized she was truly loved.
She felt like she was truly loved.
Wow. And that's why we say, yes, keep posting, post, because social media is it. Like, people be watching. Even runaways, you know what I'm saying? Like, they be watching. They little friends be like, girl, they got you on YouTube or whatever, or these platforms. They got you as a runaway, girl. Girl, you better go home. You ain't trying to get me in trouble. They don't want to be.
Yeah, if they're not watching their friends, or I was doing a live on a runaway. I was supposed to have the mother on, and she was out flying, hanging flyers. She couldn't come on. But I was doing a live on this kid, and all of his gamer friends invaded my chat, started saying, "Oh, we know where he's at, but we're not going to say anything." So I took screenshots of all the little comments that they made in the chat, and I forwarded them to Las Vegas law enforcement, said, hey, you may want to start working on trying to get the IP address from where these comments are coming from, because if you can find out where they came from, you'll find Chase.
Wow. That's smart. Shit, I can learn a lot from you. Wow. Did they find him?
Yeah, they
Look at
found him.
that. Look at that. Probably from one of those little bad boys that was in that comment talking about, I ain't gonna tell you. Shit. Look at that. Oh,
They weren't
man.
very smart because they had the same name for their Discord gamer tag as they did for their YouTube, as they did for their Twitter handle, as they did. I was like, y'all aren't real smart, guys. You know, switch it up a little bit. You're real easy to track.
Oh my God. These kids are something else these days, I tell you. But yeah, this is man, Dexter. Dexter has a loving family that wants him home, y'all.
Zapier just
Let me see if oh yeah, I wanted to hold on before. Let me see. Yeah. Yeah, he was since the 26th. Yeah. Oh man. All right, y'all. I just wanted to come on and share a little bit, information, and hope that somebody see this video and, say something. Call his mother, call the police. I would say call the mother before you call the police, because calling the police, I mean, please call the mother. But, call the police too, I guess. I would never say don't call the police. I'm just saying I would call the parent first, because it seemed like the police been so busy with other shit. They haven't even had time to really do what they're supposed to be doing with this case.
I would encourage everyone to call the police and ask them why the hell this man's been missing since the 26th of September and there hasn't been a single press conference about it. That's what I'd encourage everyone to do.
Now that's something I can do. Sure the hell would. Sure the hell would. Yup. Because there has not been no press conference or anything for this young man at all. Even that poor little baby you was even saying.
Yeah, 2 months old, missing since the 8th of December, and we didn't find out that the baby was missing until the 27th of December. That's when they finally decided to put a public press release out about the missing baby. And that one's a mess. CPS is involved in it and everything else. So,
wow. I hope the baby get found. For real. Wow. Kids, they just it's not fair. None of it's fair. It's just not. None of it. All right, y'all. Let me get them likes up. I'm gonna let everyone enjoy. We're gonna end this because I really wanna look up some stuff. I wanna call his mother. And I'm gonna let y'all enjoy the rest of y'all New Year. Shay, I hope you feel better, babes. I really do. I hope you feel better.
well, thank you for having me up.
Yeah, of course, Arctic. Enjoy the rest of your New Year's, hon.
You too.
All right. Thank you for joining. Thank you for always supporting me. I appreciate it.
No problem. You have a good New Year.
All right, you too. All right, Brooklyn Squad, wipe down in the building. I know wipe down been chilling. Y'all, oh my God. I've been so freaking busy. Y'all have no idea. So busy. Just social media stuff. I mean, y'all follow me on Facebook, so y'all know videos don't stop. Rather YouTube want to put me in YouTube jail or not. Like I'm all over. You feel me? Your girl don't stop. You know what I'm saying? But so I want to do some stuff with Drexyll. I want to find out some more information. I also want to find that article I seen about that movie. Because I know I'm not bugging. I know what I seen. So I want to find that. And I will see y'all tomorrow, Brooklyn Squad. Y'all usually know I'm on here for hours and stuff. But I got a website that I'm running now. And I also have a chat room. It is in there. Please follow me on there. It is called Brooklyn Squad True Crimes. It's on Facebook. It's for victims, for their family, and for their friends to have a safe place to come and talk about things like this. You know, what they're going through, how they feel about the police not having their back. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to start doing videos and live calling in that chat room. So I'm just trying different new things. You know what I mean? I love y'all, Brooklyn Squad. I'm out. Peace.